YouTube, welcome back. It's still an icy wonderland out here, as you can see. So I've been stuck inside for about 2 or 3 days now. I mean, I've been out, doing the thing, sledding and playing with the kids, but as far as being able to go out and film or get with any of my students to make much, that's kind of on the back burner right now. So today I've decided to film you guys a few stretches that I enjoy that help with the hips and the legs. So if you have any sort of pain from working or sitting or driving, these exercises can really help you, and they're not the average stretches that you would normally see. So hopefully you will find something new today. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy. The focus here is on putting the heel to the ground. Oh yeah! So you're getting a good stretch on the back of the leg. Right back in here. It's nice to have a wall to help hold. Another version you can do is put the toes against the wall and stretch that way. I'll show you next. So I used to work in a shop with watches. I did watch repair, and I had issues with my sciatic nerve because of sitting so much. So I discovered these stretches to really help with that, to help with the hip and just the pain in the legs. And so here's another one. Here's 2 more that I really enjoy for the sciatic nerve and just the leg and the hip in general. So. We take our whichever leg we want to stretch, we put it on top of the hip of the other one, or on top of the knee. Reach through here, grab the leg, and pull the knee towards the chest. That's a good one. That's a real good one. I believe this one is called the fire log. It's like a yoga stretch. And then here's another one that I really dig for the same sort of process. So you want to take the foot, turn it sideways like this. Gonna sit back on it, stretch the other leg out, the hip out. You'll see that the best angle for the leg is straight across like this. See? And you can sit up and push back with your arms and kind of stretch the lower back as well. Or you can also just lay down on it. Good stuff. There's one more for the hip that I really enjoy. Take sort of one knee posture like this, and you lean all of your weight forward onto the front leg, keeping that hip nice and straight. Good. Stretch all down the front of the leg and the side. Usually what I do to follow up with this one is after I've gone forward and I feel like I've gotten enough there, I'll go back and put this foot out and stretch the other leg. Reach down, touch the toes, the heel, the knee, whatever it takes, whatever you can do. Pull the toes back to get the maximum stretch, but also maximum pain. And then, of course, you know, we got the butterfly. You pull your feet in and push down on the hips and try to flatten them out and have good posture. And you can wiggle a little. I hear that it's not super good to do this in a forceful manner. I do it to just kind of loosen up the hips a little, but it's not like forceful, you know. You know, I tend to have a good amount of pain in my ankles. You know, I've had weak ankles my whole life. I broke one when I was a child and in school, and just running around acting like a fool, twisted my ankle and it actually snapped. So since I've had issues with my ankles my whole life, I've looked up and done research on good ankle exercises and strengthening the tendons and joints in the ankles. And so one of the things you can do is similar to the wrist rotations in Hyun Sao and Wing Chun, but you can actually take your toes and you write out the alphabet with your feet. So I'll show you what I mean. Right, and you can do that forwards, backwards on both feet. Get a nice jerk with it, yank it around, really get a good stretch. You can be rather forceful with it if you want. I mean, because you're not putting any legit pressure on it, you're not putting your body weight on it, you can really yank it around all you want. And really, it's good for the ankles to do movements that they don't normally do. That way, when you do end up twisting them or something like that, it's used to doing movements that are abnormal, so it's less likely to damage the joints. So another thing I'll do Alright, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. As I always say about stretching, is that any kind of movements like this, you have to do them for a long period of time. You can't just go Oh, okay, good. I got a nice little stretch. Okay, I'm good. You know, you have to do 30 seconds to a minute or more to really get any kind of effective exercise out of it. So I just recommend taking a good 15 to 20 minutes to just really work on them. And, you know, you can't overdo it. Don't push it. When you feel pain, you know, that's where you need to stop. You know, you don't keep pushing harder and go past the pain. You need to kind of like feel where it's at, and you can drop it off just a little, but your body will communicate with you. You just have to listen to it. So yeah, I recommend 30 seconds to a minute or more for each stretch. If you don't do at least that, you're not going to get anything out of it. You're just going to be wasting your time. So sometimes I'll hold those fire log positions, those hip stretches for several minutes just because, you know, I need it. And same with the ankles. I'll sit there and I'll rotate my ankles for a long period of time. Anytime I'm sitting and working, or, you know, I'm just waiting around on something, or even if I'm standing and waiting, I'll stand on one foot and sit there and just rotate the ankles. Because, you know, like I said, I've had problems with them my whole life, so I'd rather strengthen them while I can instead of making them worse and just kind of just dealing with it. So, anyway. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe you've seen something new, maybe you've seen something you've never used before. Let me know what you think, try them out. If you got anything else that you'd like to see, please let me know in the comments below. Hey guys, welcome back to Kung Fu Science. Today I'm going to show you how to stab the shit out of somebody with some ice. Look at that. Until next time, thank you for watching Kung Fu Science. What's in your Kung Fu?